look at that Peterbilt over there.
You can deduct those personal miles as well. Earn almost $13,000 for running just half a year on your truck.
What's good, y'all? It's that boy, the guy that man VaGa, and we back with another adventure, man. In today's adventure, we talking about taxes, y'all. That's right, we're talking about taxes, the subject nobody wants to talk about, but it's super important. Facts. So yeah, anyway, you know, I had mentioned before in the previous video that I was wanting to, you know, bring some more entrepreneurship to this channel, because I'm trying to, you know, grow my business, and I know it's a lot of other business owners out there or people that want to get into business, you know, in this industry and everything. So so I was able to do something for y'all, and it's coming on later in the video. Y'all have to stay tuned to the end of the video to see the special guest, and also y'all stay locked into the end of the video. That way y'all don't miss out on an opportunity that might help you learn something, or might help you grow your business or whatever. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get to this video, y'all. Alright, so trucking and taxes. This video is gonna be for everybody, but for now, for these first couple clips, I'm gonna speak about my own personal experience, and I'm gonna speak about the drivers over here at Prime Inc. But like I said, definitely stay tuned, because this video really can be for everybody, and it is gonna be some stuff at the end that any owner operator won't want to miss out on, or anybody that has to do taxes won't want to miss out on. So I'll just say this: any truck driver don't want to miss out on what this opportunity is at the end. So anyway, so how I do my taxes, man, as y'all know, I'm a lease operator over here at Prime Inc. And I get 1099. I get a 1099 form at the end of the year, and if you're a company driver, you will get a W-2. And what the W-2 is, that's the tax form that y'all will get at the end of the year. And all this is basically the company takes out the taxes for you, and at the end of the year, you could possibly get a tax refund. Now with us lease ops and lease purchase ops over here, or any other owner operator, most likely you won't get a 1099. At least it's a 1099 over here at Prime. And what that is it's the form that, you know, gives you your overall gross number that you made, and then it's up to you to do your taxes. You can do them quarterly, and I ain't gonna get into all that. I'm gonna say that for the rest of the video, but that's what you do. You end up paying your taxes versus the company paying them for you. That's all. That's all it is. Either way, Uncle Sam won't get their doggone money. But anywho, so how I do my taxes, y'all, I said it on other videos, but I do 30%, and 30% is high. Well, I ain't gonna say, it's typically on the higher end of what you need to put back from each week. So for example, say, I don't know, I gross 5,000 or whatever for that week. Out of that 5,000, I'm taking off 30% of 5,000 to put back for my taxes. And I want to make this very known and very clear: everybody's tax situation is going to be different.
What are you talking about?
It's a bunch of different factors that go into that. Stick around to find out how y'all can get those questions answered. But anywho, yeah, I do 30%, and so I just take that off top. And the reason why I do 30% is because I kind of use my tax savings as another way to hide money from myself, honestly. I try to use that kind of like as a savings mechanism. So whatever I have at the end of the year for my savings as far as taxes, say I don't spend the whole thing, well, now I got X amount of dollars to reinvest back in my business, or if I wanted to, you know, do whatever with, I had that option. Now the smart thing to do is reinvest back in your business. That's how you keep growing. Dang it. But anywho, yeah, so that's just how I do mine. But anywho, so I'm gonna go ahead and get logged on with our special guest to bring this good information to you, and we'll go from there. See y'all in a sec. Alright, y'all, so your boy was able to link and partner up, and by the way, this is not a paid thing or whatever. I'm getting no money from this whatsoever. But this is just strictly to pass on some good information to y'all. So I was able to partner up with the owner of Wise Tax Services in Hinesville, Georgia. That's the person who I use And a little bit about the company. They've been in business for over 10 years. They just opened up their 3rd location. They've been voted Best of Liberty County, and they're also part of Chamber of Commerce. They save companies thousands of dollars, and they've worked with several major organizations as a keynote speaker, including the United States Army's Fort Stewart, which is the largest army base on the East Coast. So yeah, let me flip this camera around and introduce y'all to Ms. Cami Mendoza, owner of Wise Tax Services. All right, y'all, so this is none other than the owner of Wise Tax Services, Ms. Cami Mendoza. So Ms. Cami Mendoza, to everyone, hello.
Hi guys, hope you're staying safe out there on the road. I'm excited to talk to you all.
I think they're excited to get this good information from you. So basically, I guess we could just, you know, talk about a couple key points and then kind of go from there. I was telling them about you know, the W-2 and 1099, how if you're a company driver, most likely you're gonna be on W-2. 1099 will be more so for like lease and owner ops. But I don't know, maybe you can kind of piggyback off that and add some more information since you're the professional.
I am actually really excited. So the webinar that we have coming up is going to go into a lot of detail about some of these good, juicy and meaty pieces that are relevant to your business and the best way for you to save money. And so one of the most common things that I think you all should be aware of, that I find that you'll be surprised at, is that when you're talking 1099s and W-2s, there are on some of the smaller owned fleets and, you know, organizations, sometimes when you're driving for those organizations, you're thinking you're a company driver, and actually they're issuing you out to be your own company by issuing you that 1099. So those are some of the things that if you are operating on a smaller scale, if you decided to go with a smaller organization, just make sure that they are properly classifying you as a company driver.
That's okay. So that's a real good tip right there. Now, like, are there other forms and everything besides those forms that people could possibly get issued if they're a regular owner operator?
Absolutely. It just depends on how the company is structured. There's different forms that you'll receive that's income based. So like whether it's like a K1, of course that 1099. A lot of times we think that 1099 is just about your gross earnings from running a truck, but there's actually all kinds of other ones. So sometimes you may get an interest. A lot of the truckers and transportation drivers that I know, they like to stack their money, right? Because while it's already in business.
Right.
And when we're stacking money, we're putting those in nice savings accounts, and those savings accounts are generating your company interest earnings. So you can also get a 1099 interest form, count that as income as well. So be on the lookout for those.
Oh, okay. Now hold on. Now you kicking some flavor for these folks now. I didn't know that myself, y'all. So yeah, that's wow. Okay, 1099 interest one. That's cool. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So I guess that kind of briefly goes over that. What other things would you maybe want to kind of give them as far as information that maybe they don't necessarily know?
Oh yeah, I'm so happy to share. There's so many awesome deductions that truckers can take advantage of, and I love imparting that knowledge on our to my clients. And so I'm looking forward to going into a whole bunch more detail. But I think we got some quick little tidbits to take a look into yourself. But one of the biggest ones where you can earn almost $13,000 for running just half a year on your truck, deduction that tonight you're filling out of your pocket, is daily per diem. The government gives truckers this really awesome perk of deducting up to $69 per day to help save on taxes. So if that's just half a year, imagine.
Nah, you're right. And so y'all hear that, drivers? I mean, a lot of times you over here at these truck stops, you're not spending $69 per day in food and stuff like that. So I mean, that's honestly just free income that you can deduct, and that way you don't have to pay as much at the end of the year. So that's great right there.
I get so excited when I'm able to demonstrate and maximize those savings for our truckers.
Yeah.
And of course, one of the other most common deductions that I love for you all to take advantage of, but you know, when we're so focused on our truck, we forget there's some home life deductions that we can take advantage of. So most truckers don't realize when you're parked and you're having to work on repairs, you're using your own personal vehicle to rip and run and handle all those legalities, handle those repairs, you can deduct those personal miles as well to help offset. So the mileage rate, you get 65 cents per mile that you use in your vehicle for business to deduct. So if you running 100 miles, that's $65.
Wow.
That you can deduct. If it's 1,000, it's $650. So you see where you can get lots of savings and that can build. And I see a lot of money stuff on the table with my clients that, you know, when they first come to me that they weren't aware that they could do.
See, that's really cool. And I've heard of stuff like you know, phone bills and stuff like that people don't necessarily know about. So that fact that you can add on some extra home stuff, that ain't nothing but a plus right there. So okay.
Absolutely.
Well, no, that's what's up then. I know you're a busy lady, and you know, I just kind of want to get on here and kind of introduce you and you know, talk about Wise Tax Services and how can they contact you and get in touch with you?
So the beauty of our company and what I like really pride us on is being available conveniently for our truckers. So we are actually available and service clients worldwide, and we do that by having electronic options to communicate, whether it's portals, phone access, email. We can do video conference similar to like what we're doing now, and even in even more greater depth. So we make it very convenient and easy for our drivers to be able to communicate with us and handle their obligations or requirements.
So basically, they don't even have to meet with you in person to still get stuff done.
Exactly. If they still want to have a personal touch, we can do that just the same way we're doing now with the video conference. I can see you, they can see me, and we can talk. That's
cool. And like I said, you know, this is a company that I go with. And I can tell y'all from my personal experience, that has helped tremendously. Even features like that they have as far as the portal, you can just upload documents and stuff. So yeah, no, that's amazing. And a lot of drivers stress about that. You got to take home time just to take care of business work, but really you can kind of stay on that road and keep the wheels turning.
Absolutely.
That's good.
And you guys, you know, you can contact us at support@wisetaxservices.com. We have an entire team dedicated to being able to connect with you timely and to make sure your needs and concerns are addressed. And you can also contact us or reach us by visiting our website at www.wisetaxservices.com. And of course, we are all over social media, Instagram and Facebook with the handle Wise Tax Services, and lots of tidbits ongoing there for you.
Okay, and for y'all, I'm gonna put the information on the screen. So y'all have the phone number and addresses and all the other stuff. But yeah, so from talking to you, it's supposed to be an event that they can check out, correct?
Absolutely. We are, so annually we like to check in with our clients and say, hey, let's get ready for the upcoming season. Here's some things that you can be doing to get ready. And so we're going to call this our tax readiness webinar for our truckers, or our truckers tax readiness.
Okay.
And we'll get you started, get you ready.
And it's free, right?
Take advantage of one of the opportunities to speak to me for free.
See, there you go. So y'all heard that right, man. It's a free webinar coming up. And do you have a date for that yet?
So that webinar is going to be held on February 11th.
February 11th.
Absolutely. And then that gives you guys some time to register and get set up. I would encourage you to go ahead and email or leave some comments below on this video of some of the questions you may have, and then I'll be sure to get a hold of them. Norman, I'm sure, is going to submit them to me or send them over to me, and that way I can address some of the concerns that you guys might have personally.
Okay, well that sounds good. Well, yeah, I'll make sure I put all that stuff in the description. So underneath the video, y'all hit that drop down arrow, and all that stuff will be in the description, and I'll also try to put it on screen as well. But yeah, no, you done kicked some game already, so definitely much appreciated for your time. And yeah, I hope y'all take something from this right here and go join that webinar. And like I said, I'll put that stuff on there so y'all can contact her. So yeah, we appreciate you, Miss Cami Mendoza and Wise Tax Service. And yeah, we'll be talking shortly with you.
All right, guys, stay safe out there. We look forward to talking to you.
All right, appreciate it.